Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. How are you today? Welcome to my channel, Irish Donna Tarot. My name is Donna Wilder-Hart. I want to welcome all new visitors, and I want to send a special shout out and thanks to all of my subscribers for their likes, shares, comments. Thank you so much, and let's get started. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we have. We have your hard work is paying off. All right, so in love, your hard work is paying off. We have a beautiful reading here. It's an unusual reading, but it is lovely. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress card. The circumstances as they are right now, this is a Celtic, 10-card Celtic, is that you love somebody very deeply. You're wearing your heart on your sleeve. You really aspire to marry this person. I don't see this as already being married to them, but it could be. I also see that what brings you to the reading is you really want to know how invested your partner is. You're curious about that. In the recent past, there's been some sort of conflict. This is Leo energy, kind of ego-driven conflict, but it has caused some problems. A lot of times something starts out as a very small issue, and all of a sudden, before you know it, the house is on fire in an emotional way. The Queen of Pentacles energy is one of your outcome cards, as are these two fell out together, which is the Page of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So it's an unusual reading in that you start out in a very strong manner, because we have the beautiful King of Cups here in the near future also. So your outcome could be great stability, Capricorn energy, this energy of, it's a mommy card, of being in this very nurturing, loving relationship. This is Virgo energy. So for those of you who are in relationship right now that feels reliable, feels as though it's headed for marriage or is a marriage, things are going really, really well. We have a little bit of ego-driven conflict here, but you know, it can be minor, it can get complicated, which I think it does get complicated over here. The King of Cups energy is Scorpio energy, and it is the energy of somebody who's very balanced in their emotions. This is not a talkative person. This is a person who's secretive, Scorpio energy, right? 8th house, a keeper of secrets, not really revealing much, but feeling very deeply. Till death do us part kind of love. The Death card indicates also that this person has had trials and tribulations in their life that they've successfully overcome, and so they are at peace. They are feeling your significant other and you are both in a situation where you're not really talking a lot about being in love. You know, I see that you in particular are holding back. The Four of Pentacles indicates that you have your hand over your heart, everything that you value. It can also indicate that you don't, it can indicate some jealousy or covetousness over a partner, over a relationship, like, no, this is mine. But it's, as you can see from the energy on her face, she's not enjoying this moment. So it does look like the two of you are feeling wounded, or at least you are. Your partner is feeling basically like, I need to seek enlightenment. I don't know why you're so upset. This is Pisces energy. It's really about looking for answers. So it's not bad energy. Your person is trying to see things differently, looking at things from a different perspective. And your hopes and fears, what I see is that nothing's going to change. Okay, so nothing's going to change. That is your biggest fear. And your outcome card is that right now, at this moment, we're going to clarify everything, of course, and we will go to an extended if the clarifiers don't give us a clear reading here. So what we see, Sagittarius, is that right now the two of you are invested in the relationship, but less so in the future. Because this is an outcome card. So though you're stable, it looks as though there's an emotional immaturity that's going on in the relationship. And it doesn't look like both of you are particularly young. It does look like there are ego conflicts. things, there's something about conflict resolution that the two of you need to learn. You need to build your skills. You're at a 7, you know, you're a page. So it does look like the two of you, in terms of your ability to deal with conflict and your egos, seems to be standing in the way of the relationship. So when we have the bottom of the deck, we have, you know, really beautiful energy. We have the Empress card. We have the 8 of Wands moving forward very swiftly. There may be some disagreement also about children because it's a Leo card. We see this is a card, if you're not married, you may be in discussions about being married, and I don't think you're on the same page. I think that this is, you've hit a bump in the road. If you are single looking to be married, the love is really there. That is not really a question that I see. And especially with the Empress card and the 8 of Wands. You know, when we look at this energy, it's quite profound. But when we look at Venus, we're looking at a desire. You know, both of you do have the desire to live in this beautiful, loving relationship with a lot of passion. But right now, I'm getting hurt feelings. You know, we look at this and you're just, there's this feeling that somebody owes you an apology. Actually, I'll put this down here because that's what makes you defensive. You feel as though you're owed an apology. Your person is going to throw caution to the wind. I also see them in this energy of, you know, the 10 of Cups. So your person really does want happily ever after with you. Whether or not you're married, whatever level you're at in your relationship, your person does want to be happy. What's not seen here is the desire for marriage. And there may even be talk of, this is a marriage license or prenup. So that could also be something that is bothersome. I'm seeing that if either one of you have been married before and one of you wants a prenup, there probably is some sort of feeling of, you don't really love me. But in this relationship, I see hopes and dreams for love coming true. The Emperor card means that there is an energy that both of you are very much wanting things your way. You know, you're both trying to sort of be the boss of each other. But Sagittarius, I actually think that your emotions, you know, we have the Moon card here, that your emotions are much more underwater than your person's emotions. Okay. When I look at the Ego card, let's look and do, let's add some cards here to get clarification. But I feel as though the issue of conflict is the issue in this relationship. Both of you love each other, but actually, Sag, you seem to be much less happy than the other person is. Your significant other seems to be like, yeah, let's do whatever needs to be done. Let's throw caution to the winds. I'll look at things from your perspective. Let's see, why is the 5 of Wands here? The 5 of Wands can be a feeling of competition also. Yeah, the Temperance card. So I see a situation in which you've had an argument, you are coming to grips with it. That Temperance card means that you've at least made up. Had to pick these up off the floor, sorry. Okay. But I get you really are unhappy, Sagittarius. I get that your person's response is to be romantic with you. You see that as not really being quite what you want. You see it as sort of like, well, it's still childish, you know, I'm looking for, I like my King of Cups over here, but I'm really seeing you, Sagittarius, being just feeling frustrated. You really want your person to boss up. You want this person, you know, to sort of really be out there for you. You want someone who's going to really not put you in any situation. This is Aries energy. You don't want to feel conflict. So, you know, what I get is a great reading here of two people who are very much in love. And let's see what the messages of love say for you. It's just conflict. It looks like the two of you do not know how to handle conflict. And you seem to be very, very, very unhappy. So let's take a look and see what we have here. Messages of love about this relationship, Spirit. Messages of love about this relationship. Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Well, that's interesting. Okay. What else do we have for Sagittarius? You know, the readings can be vice versa. It is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I always advise you to look at your Venus, Moon, and Rising sign. They all really have strong messages for you. All right, stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Okay, well, that really speaks to the Empress energy. So what we see here is a relationship that looks quite committed. The way we see this Ten of Coins is a totally committed relationship. We see a Queen and a King, and a Queen and a King that are unable to see eye to eye. You feel as though your partner is a bit of a lightweight, that they want romance when you want seriousness. You feel as though your person leaves you, out in the cold sometimes. So your experience in this relationship, Sagittarius, is very strikingly, I think, different than your lovers. Why do we have the Page of Cups here? Okay, so here we go again. These keep flying out of my hands. Different pages. You and your person do not share the same vision. All right, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. You're not in the same emotional space here and now. Your true love is already a part of your life. So what I'm seeing here, Sag, is, the need for conflict resolution. Why do you feel, okay, I want to dig into this. Why, Sagittarius, do you feel so upset with this person? Why do you feel so upset with this person? What does the Moon card represent for our beautiful Sagittarius friends? What does the Moon card represent for my beautiful Sagittarius? Okay. Six of Swords, a brand new journey. Well, you want things to be better, so that's very clear in the reading already. So what else do we need to know? What do we need to know about the Moon card? What do we need to know? What is happening with Sagittarius with the Moon card? What is happening with the Moon card for Sag? What do we need to know about that Moon card? Okay. The Page of Swords. Okay. So what we're seeing here is that it appears that there has been some sort of feeling that your person could have been flirting with somebody else. Now, it shows that you were not looking for this. The Page of Swords reversed is a feeling of being really, usually snarky. I feel as though your person might have been snarky with you. I feel as though that's really, you feel competitive with each other in the relationship in terms of like when you disagree. This looks like a really big issue about conflict resolution. Okay, Queen of Pentacles energy is here. It's beautiful. So we look at this. You're very grounded. I feel, Sag, that you probably have Capricorn in your chart. Maybe or maybe not. But I also get that you're more serious, period. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, you come to the table with a very work-like attitude about this relationship. And when your person is romantic and they're lighthearted and they sort of annoy you with these, what you feel are immature arguments, I get the Eight of Swords. You just feel so confined and so restricted. I also, because this fell out on top of my hand as I'm shuffling, I'm getting two cards that make you feel Four of Pentacles again. Okay, so the crux of the issue here, the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, you really feel at risk in this relationship. You absolutely do. Though you're happy now, though you are in a very serious committed relationship, or you're on your way, you've talked about it, you really feel at risk, because when we have El Caution in this deck, we see the carelessness of the Fool card, because a mouse is a fool leaping off in this deck. That's the imagery. And now all of a sudden the mouse is running around having fun, and all of a sudden there's a threat to life and limb. And you feel very, very at risk emotionally in this relationship. It is a really deep fear that you feel as though this person could really be the end of you in terms of your heart, your emotions. So there's a lack of trust. Yep, here we go. You used to feel sometimes, or wonder, if this person is wearing a false mask, but actually you don't feel that way now. It's reversed. So you feel as though you know the truth of the matter. So why is Sagittarius feeling so uncomfortable? Okay, Two of Cups. All right, so for those of you who are not married, which will probably be the majority of you, you feel as though this person might bail on you. You feel as though they've gone from wanting a marriage into being a lightweight in love. Yeah, you feel like they're the Page of Cups again. So it says here that, you know, your spiritual lesson, this person is to teach you a spiritual lesson. The Ten of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles. That's this card repeated. So it looks as though what I'm seeing is that you had somebody who came into this relationship. Both of you were very mature at the beginning. You were both on the same page, and you feel as though this person is possibly losing interest, but I don't see that. So Sagittarius, what does this person really feel for you? The Fool card, okay. So this person is still very happy-go-lucky. This person doesn't have any difficulty that they really want to subject you to. What do we know about this person in terms of if they're likely to hurt our Sag? Ace of Wands, okay. I don't get that as a card of hurt. I get Ace of Wands as really coming back into this relationship to try to prove themselves, but they do show their affection through lovemaking. And you find that disconcerting. The Moon card, you feel as though they hide their emotions through love, but actually that's how they show their emotions. The Ten of Wands. Your person feels burdened by the situation. They feel as though they're honest and straightforward. What's the truth of the matter in terms of how your person's invested here? What is the truth of the matter? Okay. The Nine of Swords. Your person's very worried about something. The Three of Swords. Your person is worried about the Three of Swords, heartbreak, but they don't want to see it. We get the Hermit card. Okay. So what I get here is that your person probably isn't, this is the message that I'm getting, is that your person also doesn't feel, you don't feel that your person is giving you enough attention. You feel as though they have other interests, other friends, people they spend time with. So I really see the resolution to this problem is going to be very much the Nine of Pentacles, investing more time. But for many of you, I get the Nine of Cups. You have wish fulfillment here. So what I'm seeing for you, Sag, is that you're going to have to take action to try to heal, and you're going to need to lighten up a little bit according to the cards. But the Queen of Cups energy is showing love, and what I'm getting here is that the spiritual lesson, and what we have is your hard work is paying off. You are working hard on the relationship, but the message that I'm getting here is that, coming at this with a little bit lighter hand will help, because I don't see your partner wounding you. But let's see, why is the Three of Cups here? We have a very complex reading here. Okay, the Dream Catcher, the Magician card, the Eight of Cups. So the way I'm reading this, I'm not reading that you have competition. I'm not reading that your person's cheating. There's a whole litany of cards that have to show up. What I see is that you feel very vulnerable because your person seems to have come into the relationship with great commitment. Now they seem like more of a lightweight. But what I'm seeing also is that this is a spiritual lesson that you may be learning in this, or your partner may be learning, you both may be learning, is that you really do love each other. I don't see a threat to the relationship. I see a lot of heartbreak and a spiritual lesson that says that you're going to have to strengthen your ability to communicate in a way that helps you feel more trust than you actually do right now. All right, so let's see what your outcome card is here with the Sacred Journey, and we're going to pull an Archangel message for you. Okay, Sag, let's see what we have. What's the destiny of this relationship? How will this turn out for Sages? Miracles, beautiful miracles come about. Trust is built. That was what I said. You had trust issues, and you build that trust through enlightenment, and the Hanged Man is enlightenment, right? The Hanged Man, which is right here, is the enlightenment. I also really like the card of the Magician. The Magician coming out says that you really have all the tools to work this through. The Dream Catcher says that you're probably having dreams about the situation. So I do see this as a very, very good relationship, Sag. One in which perhaps your wounds from the past, things that hurt you in the past, people that let you down in the past, are haunting the relationship. Okay, Archangel Ariel says, believe in your power. And Archangel Jophiel says, you are beautiful. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment if you like the video. Sending you love from Chicago. It's been a joy being here, Sag. Send some love back and tell me where you're from. Thank you. Bye-bye.